8:34 on a Tuesday morning, and that means one thing on KCMO.
It's time for Tirade Tuesday on 95.7 FM and 710 AM KCMO.
Are you talking to me?
How dare you?
It's morning, so it's Mundo.
It is time for Tirade Tuesday. 913-408-7957. Daniel in Independence, first up on a Tirade Tuesday. Let it rip, Daniel.
Good morning, and thanks for having me. I don't know if you saw this article today or not, but it appears that Southwest Airlines is going to start charging obese individuals for 2 plane seats if they're unable to successfully and comfortably fit inside of 1 plane seat. And I cannot tell you how many people that will probably upset, but I am absolutely thrilled for that. It already charges us an arm and a leg to get from point A to point B on an airplane. The last thing that you want is to have somebody's Dunlap come over and sitting on your arm while you've paid for your full plane seat. And man, as somebody who travels very little on the airplanes, I just absolutely love that.
I'm with you. No complaints here. Well done there, Daniel. That's spot on, my brother. I'm with you 110%. You have every right to the full seat that you purchased as well, and you paid the same amount of money for as somebody else who's spilling over into your seat. It's not about fat shaming. It's not. It's simply about being entitled to what you paid for. That's it. That's the name of the game here. Scott's in Trimble. Go ahead, Scott. You're on KCMO. What's your tirade?
Yeah, man, I'm getting real tired of Mayor Q coming on this radio station and going on national television, being critical of people trying to solve crime, talking about, oh, well, what are the long-term solutions? In the short term, yeah, mate, well, guess what, Q? You got no-term solutions. Someone asked me if I wanted to go to Irish Fest this weekend. There's not a chance I asked them if they were crazy. It's just sad. I used to live in Kansas City. Now I live 30 miles north. I don't know if that's far enough.
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. I don't think you're alone, my man. Thanks so much. 913-408-7957 on a Tirade Tuesday. Let's go to Jeff and Shawnee. What's your tirade? Go.
Hey, my tirade are these truckers. The one that killed was in the accident down in Florida. I drive quite a bit back and forth from Colorado to Arizona, and when you stop off at a truck stop, it looks like a third world country. I call them flip-flop truckers. I got a couple of UPS guys that are retired, and they would actually have to help them hook up their brake lines and all that stuff at the truck stop. So be careful out there. They're all over.
Yeah, well, the company's got to be held accountable too. You know, I mean, if they're hiring people who are not legally in the country, that's got to be on the companies as well. 913-408-7957. Tirade Tuesday. Phones are open. Fred in Overland Park, go.
My tirade is the new Johnson County DMV online system says no future appointments, no getting in line today, every day. So apparently you're just going to tell the officer, sorry, sir, I can't tag my vehicle. Every day it says there's nothing available.
Well, that's a raw deal. Damn, Fred. Sorry about that, buddy. What are you trying to get exactly?
No, I'm trying to tag a new vehicle.
Oh.
That's unacceptable for our tax money, our setup. They broke a completely working system. Now apparently there's thousands of people tagging and renewing, and there's just no way to get in there. That's unacceptable.
Yeah. Thank you, Fred. Appreciate you, my man. Let's go to Paul in Kansas City. What's your tirade, Paul? Let it rip.
Hey, Pete. Yeah, I watched Mark Alford, the congressman, do his town hall from Boulevard, Missouri yesterday, and he's getting hammered by these far-left socialists. So he does a roll call. He says, hey, how many people voted for Biden? 2/3 of that auditorium raised their hand. Hey, we've got to go out and support these great Americans like Mark Alford. You can't let him stand there. Now, he did a great job. But these far-left Mondami guys that are showing up at these town halls, hitting him with these Democratic propaganda points is ridiculous. Let's get out there. Let's go out there to these town halls for people like Mark Alford and support them and ask them good questions on economic, foreign policy, whatever. But he did a good job yesterday. But that just made me angry that those far-left Mondami guys are in there, 2/3 of them.
Well, you know what we should do? If they're all Mamdani guys, get them out there, get a bench press, put a couple of 45-pound weights on either side, and let's do a little bench press competition with these soy boys.
Yeah, that was bad. 135 pounds, you can't even lift it. You got 70-year-old RFK out there doing push-ups and pull-ups.
What are you cranking out these days on the bench press there, Paul?
I'm about 225 for 3.
Woo!
At 65.
That's pretty damn good, buddy. You go rip
Yes,
out
sir.
a couple of sets and get back to us later in the week, all right?
Will do, brother.
There you go. How about that? Paul's twice Mom Donnie's age. He's doing twice the weight on the bench press, too. What a stud. All right, next up on a Tirade Tuesday, Mike and Shawnee. What's going on, Mike?
Hey, Pete, I live in a pretty prominent neighborhood in Shawnee, and the house next to us has been on the market for a little while, $500,000 house. And the realtor came over and knocked on our door when my wife was at home and asked if we would remove our Trump flag, and she said, absolutely not.
Ooh.
Why would I want a liberal living next to me?
Wait, so you're telling me the realtor for the house next to you that's been on the market for a little bit came to your house and asked you to remove your Trump flag, insinuating that somehow that was slowing down sales or potential buyers on the home?
Yes.
Do they know that Trump, won the election? Do they understand that? That the guy won the popular vote for the first time in 20 years for a Republican? Does this realtor get that?
Apparently not.
Wow. I'm glad you told that realtor to pound sand.
Well, it's still pending, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, so the house did sell?
The house is pending. So maybe they weren't offended. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, good job by you. That's absurd. At least she didn't ask you to replace it with in this house we believe flag or something like that, you know?
Yeah, water is water and life is life.
Yeah, water is wet and the sky is blue, and what else makes the cut?
I just saw a flag the other day in my neighborhood that I'd never seen before. A Taylor Swift flag. Taylor Swift 2024.
Wait, 2024 or 28?
I think it was from last year. I just hadn't seen it before.
What color was it?
It was pink, purple.
Is there a big, mugshot of Taylor Swift on there?
No, it just said Taylor Swift. I was kind of confused. I was like, what is this flag?
Wow. That's someone who's all kind of confused. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. All right. Tirade Tuesday. Let's go to Anita in DeSoto. Anita, what is your tirade? Good morning.
Oh, my gosh. The county commission meeting last week in Olathe. Holy smokes. There were probably 200 people there, Pete, and most of them, of course, were seniors. They're being starved out of their homes, and they pleaded their case very eloquently. And those idiots on the county commission, except for Mike Ashcraft, voted to increase their taxes. It's ridiculous.
You know, I heard from people that were there, Anita, and I heard it was sad. I heard it was discouraging. And you're absolutely right about the individuals that sit on this Johnson County Commission, how out of touch they are with regular folks, and how they think it's appropriate to go from a $900 million budget less than 10 years ago to now a $1.9 billion budget for next year, which is what they're doing.
It was pathetic. They'd already made their decision before they listened to those people. I'm not even sure they listened to the people.
Yeah.
They're bragging. A couple of people are bragging about their programs for seniors, how they're feeding the seniors. You wouldn't have to feed the seniors if you cut our taxes.
Yes.
Oh, my
Thank
gosh.
you. Thank you so much, Anita. That is government in a nutshell. Let's screw people over. Let's take a bunch of money, and then we'll maybe kick something back and make up some program that suggests or insinuates they're looking out for them or helping them out. When it's like, if you weren't hosing us in the first place, we wouldn't need your dopey programs. But when you want to grow government and you want to make government, the big grand poobah, the daddy, so to speak, this is the kind of stuff you do.
Daddy, you're my daddy.
That's exactly what you do. It is so sad. And I even had some people that I work with who really don't agree with me on a lot politically say, this Johnson County is out of control. And these cities are out of control, too, with their spending. I mean, pump the brakes for a couple of years, could you please? They don't want to do it. They have zero interest in doing it. Colby is in Olathe. What's up, Colby? What's your tirade?
Hey, Pete, look, if you're going to take a public service job, then you've got to match the hours of that job. Now, if you look at the Johnson County Public Library, they've been pretty slick over the last few years or so, 3 to 5 years, and they're padding the holidays. So you got Labor Day coming up, and the Johnson County libraries are open on Sunday for at least 5 hours, on selected sites. But this coming holiday, for some reason, they thought they'd take Sunday and Monday off. And I just think, if they have all this money to spend in Johnson County, staff the people correctly and quit padding the days off. I don't know why they need the day off.
It's not like they don't have the budget for it based on this last caller, right? So you're right. That's a great point there, Colby. Thank you. I mean, you got this service. You got all these brand new big old libraries all over town. And don't get me wrong, a lot of them are nice. We've been to a handful. But, yeah, I mean, you're going to be closed for Labor Day? I mean, if anything, you should be open for Labor Day because how many people would love to take their kids to the library? How many people have off on Labor Day that would go utilize the library? It's kind of like the opposite. Those are the days that they should be open when they would probably get more foot traffic. But once again, what's up is down and what's down is up in these people's worlds. Travis in Lenexa, last up on a Tirade Tuesday. What do you got?
Pete, I am disgusted. I am what most people would call a NIMBY, but evidently the word NIMBY is going away, and so people like myself, Anita, the last caller, we are being called caves. But unfortunately, they are using a small s at the end of it. So here's what I'm going to say. I'm a citizen against virtually everything stupid. And a lot of the stupid stuff is going on in Johnson County. You just heard the last 2 callers talking about it.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for that. And that is a reference to 1 week ago today, in case you missed the show. I was down at the Westin at a real estate convention. I was invited to go check it out. I was happy to do it. And, I wasn't the most popular person in the room, but it was a bunch of commercial and residential real estate guys. And it was like a convention talking about their issues. And they start ragging on NIMBYs, which are not in my backyard, is the acronym for NIMBY. And the other acronym that they used, which I heard for the first time, was CAVE, Citizens Against Virtually Everything. So what Travis is saying is he is a caves with an S. He is a citizen against virtually everything stupid. And God knows we got a lot of those ideas floating out there, especially in parts of Johnson County. John, that was great.
Dare to dream, Travis. We started with LG. We got to TBQIA+. So I'm with you, brother. Put that S on there.
I think we got some division signs and exclamation points in there, too. I mean, we're going to be onto the Greek alphabet pretty soon. Things keep up at the rate they're going. Oh, that is great. Well done. That's a Tirade Tuesday all over the map. There was a consistent theme to it on one side of the state line, but, people are fed up. I get it. I totally understand. They're done. They're done.